Welcome back, everyone. A new show is opening this weekend at Fort Gordon Dinner Theater. Love and Murder cross paths in the hit musical A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which was the most nominated show of the 2014 season. These are pictures of the cast at Fort Gordon Dinner Theater. The show had 10 Tony nominations and 4 wins, including Best Musical. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder is filled with unforgettable music and non-stop laughs that will delight audiences, and it's directed by our good friend, Steve Walpert. Steve, thank you so much for being here today.
It's great to be here.
And for bringing this lovely lady, Jennie Sidener, with you. And Jamie, this is your first play at Fort Gordon Dinner Theater.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you play Sabella.
Yes.
So you were telling me this is
well, Sabella is
kind of a fun role.
Well, Sabella thinks she's wonderful, for starters. She is, she really wants to be at the top, the upper crust of society, and she is in love with the lovable hero of the show, Monty Navarro. She's in love with him, but she can't marry him because he doesn't have the status that she would want her husband to have. So the musical takes you through the story of her loving him but not being able to be with him, but she still wants to be attached to him as he climbs his way up to earldom.
Earldom?
Yes.
So is the play set in Britain?
It's set in Britain in 1909, and it's about Monty Navarro. He's a penniless clerk. His mother has just passed away. He's sad and down and out. And then all of a sudden he gets a visit from an old friend of his mother's, and he finds out for the first time that he is 9th in line to the succession of the earldom. His mother was cast aside when she married a commoner, and there seems to be only one way for him to accelerate his ascension to the earldom, and that is by eliminating all the characters between him and his ultimate goal. And all those characters are played by Brandon Bruni, men and women. He has all these quick changes.
Oh my goodness, he stays busy.
He'll be a Lady Salome, he'll walk off stage and walk back on as Asquith Dysquith Sr., a banker. But he does this in like 30 seconds. We have some great quick change costumes, a lot of whom were made by Uli, costumes by Uli downtown.
Right.
And it's just a fascinating and funny show.
Now I think theater goers will remember him as King Triton in The Little Mermaid.
I think, was he?
I think he was.
I think
he was. He's done a lot in town. He's so talented, and he's so funny in all these different characters. We've got it. The rest of the cast is terrific. We've got a wonderful ensemble. Christy Amundsen plays Phoebe, his more sophisticated love interest. Tyler Cook plays Monty, and he does a terrific job as the penniless clerk who ascends or attempts to ascend to the earldom.
Well, it's very fun when you go to Fort Gordon Dinner Theater. The show is going to run over 3 weekends.
Yes.
And we can show you that right now. The Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder coming up October the 4th and 5th, and then the 11th, 12th, and 13th, and again the 18th and 19th. Now, all the shows are at 8 p.m. with the exception of Sunday the 13th.
Right.
That's a late lunch show.
Yes, it is. And it's fun. A lot of people decide they just would rather do a kind of a Sunday matinee, late lunch, kind of a fun afternoon, okay, and it's just great for people, and we usually sell that out, as we're hoping to sell out all these performances, so call now to make your reservations before seats go.
Yeah, the number was just there on your screen. It's easy to do. You call, you tell them what show you want, and then they'll have your name at the gate, so it's easy for you to get in.
There's some people who are frightened about coming to Fort Gordon because they feel they won't be able to make it through the gate, but if you make your reservations in time, there's a list of approved people who are at the gate, and then you can get through without any hassle.
Yeah. Well, very fun. So this is a musical.
Yes.
And who are your musical folks that are doing the show?
Well, David Netches is our musical director. Mickey Lubeck is our choreographer. Jamie and Chrissy play the love interests, and then Brandon plays all the other characters, and then we have a terrific ensemble. It's just a show that people won't want to miss.
And Jamie, for you, as your first experience out at Fort Gordon, what has it been like for you?
It's been great. I wasn't going to audition. I thought, oh, I don't have time for this. But at Mickey Lubeck's actually suggestion, I showed up for audition, and I thought, oh, I'll be woman number 3. Really, I thought I'd be an ensemble. You know, I was all ready for that, and then I get the call back for the leading lady, and I went, oh. okay, well, let's try that. So it's been fun to go back. It's been a while since I have done a lot of stage work, so it's been great to be back on stage and to find that love that I have for it. So
Now, when you're on stage, do you have people, I guess, that do your costumes? You were talking about costumes from Uli and
Right.
how she's helped with that. Do you have to do your own hair and makeup, or do you have people there that do it?
I'm gonna have a wig, Jenny, so you'll hardly
Well,
recognize
that's good.
me.
Okay, a wig. All right.
I'll have a wig, but I'll be doing my own makeup and things like that. So yeah.
That's kind of part of
Right.
it, isn't it?
Yes,
When you're
it
an
is.
actor, you
It
learn to
is.
do your makeup.
Well, you do. The cast will do their own makeup, and then even though the makeup won't change a lot for anybody except for Brandon. But the cast will all play multiple roles, but their makeup will stay the same. They just change costume pieces. There's a lot of costume changes. Our stage manager, Michelle Blake, has been working on the costumes, which have been rented from a couple sources and then purchased from different areas, and she's organizing it all so it all will go really smoothly. And so, between our producer Dan Posey and Michelle and our great cast and David and Mickey, things are going great. Yeah.
Well, we are just blessed to be in a community that is so rich in the arts. I thank you for what you do and all your contributions, Steve Walpert.
Thank you.
I mean, it's
Thank you.
wonderful to have you here on our show.
Okay.
And Jamie, so good to see you.
Thank
and
you.
break a leg.
Thank
This will be
you.
very fun to see your debut performance
It's
at
going to
Fort
be
Gordon
a
Dinner
great
Theater.
run. It's going to be a great run.
Thanks to you both. Up next on Jennie, some special chicks provide biology lessons for local students. Why they are not counting their chickens before they hatch. Coming up.
Conversations that make us laugh, help us learn, even make us cry. Join me every week for a look at what women are talking about. It may be the most fun you'll have, from hot flashes to hot belly dancing. See you Tuesday at 12:30 for Jennie.